Hey fam, welcome back to the Phillip Scott Show. I am Ungil Zalalan bringing you the story. Today's story is about the backlash Jimmy Fallon faced, bringing in Addison Rae to show him the biggest TikTok dance, and people were not happy about it, and they drug Jimmy Fallon because all those dances she was performing did not belong to her. It was black, most of it, black creators came up with those dances, and the white girl danced to it and it blew up, and she is being given all the praise. So she's getting all that, and Jimmy Fallon invited her and she showed him. So people were not happy about it, obviously, for obvious reasons on social media. So word got to him word got to him really fast. So he came, he apologized, he made a speech. He said that it's only fair that I give a platform to these black creators, and he interviewed them and they showed him or told him what was behind them coming up with those choreographies and all that. So first of all, I want to name them so that people know their name, and then we can continue with our conversation. Mia Nicole Johnson and Chris Cotter are the ones that came up with Cardi B's Up TikTok dance, and Dorian Scott is the one that came up with Corvette choreography, and Flyboy Fu and Indie for Laffy Taffy remix, and then Greg Dahl, Adam Sander, and Nate Nail for Blinding Lights. And last but not least, Kiara Wilson, she is also known as Queen Kiki, came up with a choreography for Savage. And we've seen Savage everywhere, everybody was dancing to Savage, and those are the creators behind this famous TikTok dance. And it's only fair that we give them their flowers, if they we need to motivate them. All these people are young adults or kids, so they need to be appreciated. How does that make sense when you come up with something, you're the one that is responsible for that, and another person dances to it? Yes, granted, they might make it more famous because of the following that they have, but how can you give them the credit? Or let's talk about this. When you're given all, you have this following, for example, Addison Rae, and everybody's saying, whoa, this is such a dope dance, wow, well done. You don't feel the need to put in underneath there choreography by blah blah or inspired by blah blah. That's the least you can do when you take somebody's work. I'm not saying people can't copy it. Everybody's doing this dance challenge and they're taking it from each other, and celebrities do it, but nobody's hard on them because they're not claiming that that's it. You see, people know her as if she came up with that choreography, and that's not fair. Get your money too, Addison Rae, good for you. Or what are the sisters, Charli D'Amelio and Dixie, I believe, all of them, do you, good for you. But at the end of the day, be transparent. Tell people where you got the idea from, where you got the choreography from. Just give them credit. That's pretty much it. That's all it takes. And that might help these kids tomorrow. It might help them with endorsements. It might put a good amount of attention on them to become even more bigger and to come up with new things. And this can open doors for them the same way their dance opened doors for you and you're making it big, right? So let's just be fair about that. But as for Jimmy Fallon, his producers, and the whole show, they knew better. I can't say they didn't know this, because I'm pretty sure they had her on there on purpose, because she has a lot of following, the young kids, and obviously Jimmy Fallon also wants, it's like a collaboration for him too. He's bringing in those kids to watch his show, and that's fine. But not giving credit to the kids that deserve it, that's just unfair on his part and unprofessional. Once people started talking about it and the backlash was big enough, is when he came out. They put in even before he apologized, they put the credits there and said, we give credits to these kids that came up with it after the fact, after the people already drugged them, right? So why did it have to go to that point? Why not nip it in the bud as soon as possible? If you want Addison Rae there and you want her following to come to your platform, at least do the right thing and put it down there and say, these are the kids that came up with it, but Addison Rae dances to it and she has more following, so kind of make it sound like she is the face, but doesn't necessarily mean that was her work. That's all. That's pretty much what the kids would have wanted anyways. Just give them credit. Nobody's saying don't dance to it, obviously, but Jimmy Fallon and his team messed up on this one. But they came out, they apologized, and they have the kids in a virtual interview. But even that, a lot of people were not happy because they were saying, you flew Addison Rae, but you cannot fly these creators that actually came up with this dance. So people were not happy even about that. Anyways, guys, do let us know down below what your thoughts are about this Addison Rae, Jimmy Fallon, and the Black creators debacle. Let us know down below. I am Mongil Zalal. I'm bringing you the story. I will see you on the next one. Bye.